And this for Miami, the largest lead of the night. Battier tips it out to Chalmers. Wade throws it up to James. The Spurs will not foul. Final seconds. What a finish. It's back-to-back titles for the Heat. The 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami. What a wonderful display of sportsmanship and class from Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron James earns his second ring as the Heat repeat and secure their third championship in franchise history. A heartbreaking ending in what was a marvelous season for the San Antonio Spurs. 2 games right there in the final minutes and the final seconds, as Tim Duncan comes up just short for his 5th championship. Much more to come here from Miami. The spectacular NBA Finals. Miami Heat are NBA champions. Such a satisfying moment for a Miami Heat team and franchise that has had the pressure of having to win a championship or be looked upon by many as a season of failure. But they win their 2nd consecutive title. And throughout these finals, such respect between these two teams. There's 2 great champions right there, Tim Duncan and LeBron James. After the game. Right now, let's check with Doris Burke.
Dwayne, a worthy champion refused to go quietly. What did it take to win this title?
Everything. It took everything we had as a team. You know, credit to the San Antonio Spurs. They're an unbelievable team, unbelievable franchise. This was the hardest series we ever had to play. But, you know, we're a resilient team, and we did whatever it took.
For 3 years, you have talked about sacrifice in light of your 2nd championship in 3 years. What does that sacrifice look like now?
This is what it's all about. You know, everything that people have to say about my individual self, other guys on this team, this is the reason we came together. You know, we're a brotherhood. This is the reason Ray Allen came to Miami, to do something special. And 2 championships in 3 years together is an unbelievable feat. So we're just thankful, we're blessed, and we just thank God for giving us the ability to do it.
After a hard-fought game and series, as soon as the buzzer sounded, you found Tim Duncan. Why?
I mean, Tim Duncan is one of the greatest players of all time. I mean, he had a hell of a series. If I'm able to do what Tim Duncan did at 37 years old, I'm happy. You know, that guy was a warrior, and I just wanted to pay my respect to one of the game's greats.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mike.
All right, Doris, the growth they've shown in their 3 years together, they had some growing pains for sure. The most scrutinized, perhaps most overanalyzed team in NBA history. Miami wins Game 7 and the NBA title. The final score 95-88. The trophy presentation from the American Airlines Arena coming up after these messages. The respect factor throughout this series again. Greg Popovich and LeBron James. After such a hard-fought series, and Dwayne Wade as well. Just tremendous class, as always, by Popovich and the Spurs. The way they've won and the way they've lost. But it's Miami's night. Right now, let's go to PA announcer Michael Biamonte.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the 2013 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
Commissioner, to crown yet again an NBA champion. Commissioner Stern, your honor.
Thank yous, Miami Heat and San Antonio Spurs, for captivating a global audience. 217 countries and 47 languages, demonstrating the passion and intensity and the sheer extraordinary excellence and talent of NBA players. Thank you to both teams. Congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs, Western Conference champions, for a very outstanding season. Give them a hand. But there can only be one winner of tonight's game, one winner of the NBA Finals, and one 2013 NBA champion, the back-to-back Miami Heat champions. Let me congratulate Mickey Arison and the Arison family, Pat Riley and the entire organization, Eric Spoelstra and the coaching staff, the extraordinary Heat players who demonstrated tenacity and dedication that will long be remembered from this really extraordinary championship for the ages. And especially congratulations to the great fans of South Florida. Let's give them the trophy.
Request, he would like the mic, sir.
Bear with me for a second, because my heart's racing. I want to first of all thank Commissioner Stern. This is the last time that David will be presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy as he retires. Oh, come on, guys. He has done a remarkable job for this league. I want to thank him for his efforts, and I know he's going to be a great, great advocate of the NBA for years to come. I want to thank David. I also want to thank Peter Holt, the Spurs organization, Pop, Tim, Manu, Tony, the whole organization. What a great series. What a great run they've had. Most of all, I want to thank our fans. Miami, show the world you know how to party, but party safely. Go party.
Thank you, Mickey. Coach Spoelstra, what a worthy adversary you had in this finals. Greg Popovich in one game described this as a big boy game, but what would you say this series took to win?
Well, first of all, our hats go off to the San Antonio Spurs. They're a class organization, a great basketball team. That is the toughest series we've ever been in. Our respect goes to them. This was a tremendous game. It would not end any other way, and we're so grateful to be able to do it in front of our fans here at home.
We will bring back Commissioner David Stern to present the Bill Russell Trophy for the most valuable player. Commissioner.
I'm honored to stand beside, come on, Bill, the most decorated champion of them all, Bill Russell, after whom the MVP trophy is named and in his honor. And with 25.3 points, almost 11 rebounds a game and 7 assists, the 2013 Bill Russell NBA Finals most valuable player is, for the second straight finals, LeBron James.
LeBron, you paid a price to be a great jump shooter. How happy are you that you paid that price?
Like Spo said, first of all, I want to give a lot of credit to the San Antonio Spurs. First-class organization. They pushed us to the limit. I work on my game a lot. Throughout the offseason, I put a lot of work into it. And to be able to come out here and the results happen out on the floor is the ultimate. It's the ultimate. I'm lost for words.
LeBron, you are constantly faced with the din of noise from the outside, scrutiny and pressure. How, when everybody is coming at you, do you keep your head and perform at the level you do?
Listen, for me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. That's enough. Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed. So what everybody say about me off the court don't matter. I ain't got no worries.
Congratulations, LeBron.
Thank you.
Shane Battier. Shane, it had been a monumental struggle. It had been a monumental struggle. There were times where it didn't look like you believed a jumper might ever go down. How, in the most pressure-packed situation, did you get that thing to fall?
It's better to be timely than good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mike Breen.
Thank you, Doris. They are ready to celebrate. The emotions come pouring out. All the hard work that started way back with training camp, the end of September, early October, and that talented young coach brought the team together. Some new faces, some old faces, same result. Ends in an NBA championship. And you do have to give so much of the credit to Mickey Arison, the owner. Very classy owner who provides Pat Riley with all the resources necessary. Pat Riley had a plan, recruited the necessary parts, and then had a lot of faith in a special young talented coach to get the job done. And they do for the second straight year. A repeat here in Miami. Dwayne Wade said, it's not fun going through the playoffs. He's having some fun right now. And it's just the beginning for these Miami Heat. What a finish here in these NBA Finals. And so much more on the Heat, but for the San Antonio Spurs, such a difficult ending. Game 6 right there for the taking, but they fell short, came right back with such character as they always have had, and fall short again. They're just, I mean, they're the model franchise in so many ways, and this is a tough one for them to end. They'll bounce back and they'll move forward, but a tough way to end.
Brutal, because they'll always believe they gave away Game 6, and they had their chances. Duncan point blank at the rim to tie it, and then a tip to tie it, and James just made too many jump shots tonight to be able to overcome. And then, as Shane Battier said, timely makes by Ian Wade. Just a terrific finish for Miami, but heartbreaking for the Spurs because of their window, you know, closing rapidly.
Well, we've made that mistake of saying they no longer can make a run.
Not shut.
So we'd be foolish to say it again.
But it's been 6 years.
Right.
So it just shows you how difficult what Miami has done to get to 3 straight is, since San Antonio's so very good and hasn't been for 6 years.
Meanwhile, again, for San Antonio, a tough loss, but Miami, despite all the ups and downs that they had a fantastic regular season. But in the playoffs, the same thing as last year, as they had some of the doubts.
Well, you're going to be challenged, Mike, without question. Anybody that thought it was going to be easy was mistaken. And you mentioned this, Mickey Arison giving the resources, going into the luxury tax, gives Pat Riley the freedom to make basketball decisions. And we know about LeBron James, Wade, Bosh, and the role players, but that man right there, Eric Spoelstra, deserves so much credit for guiding this franchise the last 5 years and 3 straight finals trips. He is the best coach in Miami history, and he has more yet to come.
And nice to see that ear-to-ear grin for Eric Spoelstra. Well, we certainly congratulate the Miami Heat. For Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, Steve Javi, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and just a dedicated and talented, unbelievable crew. Mike Breen saying more to come. Will return to Miami and pay tribute to the 2013 NBA champions as the celebration continues here at the American Airlines Arena. Back-to-back championships for the Miami Heat. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to the American Airlines Arena. Many of the crowd still here celebrating their Miami Heat winning their second consecutive championship as they defeat the Spurs 95-88, their third consecutive NBA Finals. This era of the Big Three. 2011 had all the hype, but finished in disappointment as they lost to the Dallas Mavericks and received heavy criticism. But they bounced back and got better and got closer. And in 2012, knocked off Oklahoma City for the franchise's second title. A terrific performance last year. Could they repeat? It was a magnificent regular season. 66 wins, a franchise high. A 27-game winning streak during the regular season. Second longest ever. And then on to the playoffs.
James throws it back at Splitter, who is ready to dunk. Wade on the drive, reverse layup, banks it in as he tumbles down, and a foul. Rebound Bosch, back out to Allen, his three-pointer, bang! Tie game with Green, blocked by Bosch. Game over. There'll be a game 7.
And then it came down to one final game to decide an NBA champion. Two great teams. There's Dwayne Wade in another big game. 23 points and 10 rebounds. LeBron James, 37 points and 12 boards, including 5 three-pointers. Another magnificent performance from the game's best player. Eric Spoelstra's only 42, but he now has 2 championship rings. He'll be back in the film room probably in a couple of days. Ray Allen came to Miami to help the Big Three win a championship. Boy, did he help them in Game 6 for his second ring. Chris Bosh, often the lightning rod for this team, but he stood tall in some of the most important moments of the finals and the playoffs. Dwayne Wade, one of Miami's most beloved athletes, has now brought his city 3 NBA championships. And LeBron James, the last 2 years MVP, the last 2 years NBA champion, a magnificent player, a once-in-a-generation player who will do anything to win. He'll go for a three-peat next year. The Miami Heat, back-to-back titles. A team of star players, but star players who played great team basketball, unselfish, hardworking. Only goal is to win. And they are the 2013 NBA champions.